I'm Rob Hindley, hailing from the sprawling metropolis of Middletown, New York, which is about 30 minutes away from the Hudson River, where I do most of my sailing. After I got out of high school, I didn't really know what I was going to do, so I joined the Navy, and that kind of gave me the love of water. And anytime I went on vacation, I would always do the day sail, so I love sailing. My wife and I would go sailing. So one day we decided, you know what, let's just buy a sailboat and learn how to sail ourselves instead of paying other people. So we buy this sailboat, and we learned how to sail maybe a week or so, and I thought it was the best thing ever. So I'm trying to get everybody sailing. I'm like, come on, guys, I bought this new sailboat. Let's go check it out. So I had my parents on the boat for the first time. My mother's always seasick. She gets seasick on the dock. So I thought, maybe this will ease her into it. Little sailboat on the Hudson River. I thought this would be a great idea. So we get out there. The winds are, not too heavy. Seas are all right. So I was like, all right, Mom's going to love this. I'm going to convert her into a sailor. And I've always owned junk all my life. My cars are junk. My boat's junk. The engine doesn't work. So we sailed around for a little while. And if you know anything about sailing on the river, you feel like you went, 50 miles, but you're really going against the current, so you're in the same spot you were a half hour ago. So we're sailing around. I realize we're in the same spot. It's starting to get late. So I'm like, all right, guys, we'll just head in. Trying to get into the mooring, and since I'm a new sailor, I can't quite make it to the mooring. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to start the engine, which doesn't really work. Finally get it started. The engine's either full speed or off. So I'm barreling in full speed to the mooring, and I'm trying to time it just right. Put the engine in neutral, the engine stalls, but I'm like, all right, this is okay. I'm going to coast right in. Well, being on the river, I'm going against the current, so I get about an inch away from my pickup buoy, and I'm swinging for it, and I miss it. So I'm like, no problem. Pulling the cord, nothing happens. The motor won't start. Drifting away with the current. And I have a little 22-foot O'Day, which is only about, 16-inch draft or so. So we're drifting away, closer and closer to the rocks, Everybody's starting to freak out. My mother's screaming, my wife's screaming, we're all gonna die! I'm pulling on this cord, I got blisters, blood flowing on my hand all over the place. We're hitting the rocks now. Everybody's going crazy. We're gonna die! We're grabbing anything we can, trying to push off the rocks. I think at one point my wife had a hanger, like that was gonna work. So finally I realized that it's a very shallow boat and we're right next to the shore. So in the midst of everybody screaming and everything else, I just hop off, grab the boat, and walk us away from the rocks. So everybody got a good laugh out of it. Needless to say, my mother's never been on a sailboat since. So that's probably one of many of the funniest stories that I can think of as far as sailing goes. Since then, I've honed my skills a little more, so I could sail into the mooring a little better, but it's not always 100%. I think I have a good sense of humor, good personality. Most people know me as somebody to give them a laugh. I always try to be that funny guy. When things sometimes are pressure's on, or everybody's being real serious, which kind of goes against my personality. So I always try to crack a joke, make people laugh, make people feel at ease, that sort of thing. And since it is a sailing movie, I figured if you needed a pirate, I could actually take my tooth out, put a parrot on my shoulder or something, and you wouldn't need any props. I'm already there.